Hey guys, Hooked here, and as you can see, we ran into Alternate.Attax in the Clan War Leagues, and we got our asses kicked. Look at that, 31-43. Not our greatest war. We were actually a little disappointed with our effort in this, but we're not going to focus on our attacks today. I'm going to show you some of the attacks ATN did so that you guys can get an idea of where the meta is at and maybe what sort of attacks you should be doing during the Clan War Leagues. We'll get into the first attack here, and this is BuMm doing a Queen Charge Lalo. Now, this looks like a slightly nasty base, but there is actually one base building mistake in this, and BuMm's going to take full advantage of it. I'll let you know when the base building mistake is actually taken advantage of, but let me know in the comments below, did you figure it out before it became visually apparent? Because there is one obvious mistake in this, and it does cost SLS the defense here, but it's still a really nice attack by BuMm and good identification of the weakness there. So starts with the Queen Charge at 9 o'clock, uses the King to funnel out the Tesla farm just to make sure the Queen goes in, and look at the value this Royal Champion's going to get on the top side here. We haven't even talked about the army he's coming in with. The Queen Charge Lalo, probably the best attack in the game, and BuMm is very, very good at abusing that. Headhunter CC comes out, which is a little unfortunate. Has to use the freeze. Better be safe than sorry. Then uses the poison, and that gets through the CC really easily. The RC on the top side is going to get rid of that airbow. So she cleared an entire multi-airbow compartment, and that's going to help to make this Lalo, which will go straight into the Eagle, much easier. Queen's down the bottom here, and as you can see, if you didn't realize already, the Town Hall is actually reachable from this compartment. It's not meant to be. Just rip SLS, and the Queen's going to reach the Town Hall from here, and that's just insane value. He freezes the Town Hall early because he's worried about these healers getting targeted there, and then they do actually end up getting targeted, but only one of them, thankfully. The Queen gets into the court. Notice how as soon as he realized the Eagle's on his Queen, he pops the ability. He's not taking any risks. If he waited 1 second to pop the Queen ability and the enemy Queen got a shot off, the offensive Queen, that is, probably would have been dead. But look at it, now she's alive and kicking in the core of the base. Lalo's into the Eagle and then has the Stone Slammer and the Hound go over or in the range of the scatter shot to tank that. And as you can see, he hasn't used his Warden ability yet. He hasn't had to. It's just been a clinical Lalo here from BuMm. If you want to know how to do a Queen Charge Lalo, this is the closest thing I can give you to perfection. Yes, there was a weakness in the base, but aside from that, it still was an amazing Lalo. So GG's to BuMm. Let's jump into the next attack. And Ast is in here for Alternate.Attax, coming in on THC Boy. Gonna be coming in with the Blizzard Lalo. As you can see, opens the blimp there. I like this Blizzard because it's very hard for this to be baited. The Blizzard was always going to make it into the compartment. Now, whether there was a tornado inside the compartment, you can never really know, but he always knew the Blizzard was going to make it. As you can see there as well, he got rid of the Town Hall and every building around it really quickly. There wasn't like the biggest value there, but like he did it with a minimal spell involvement, because you can see he's still got 2 Invisis left. Uses the poison on the Headhunters and the Hound here. Actually kind of misses the poison. One of the Headhunters gets out. Meanwhile, the RC on the flank is doing her thing to ensure that everything goes into the core of the base. And look at this. The King, sorry, I nearly missed it. The King with the Yakia makes Sui's like this so much more possible. Uses a second poison, so bringing 2 because he knew he'd be Suiing straight into it. Brings a second poison, then uses one of his Invisis there, and look at the value he's getting. The RC is about to get the Eagle. Like, that is insane value. Another Invisi there to ensure the RC is still going strong in the core of the base, and this is insane. This Sui has gutted literally the entire base. Queen still has her ability, believe it or not. And there, she'll pop her ability any second. Oh no, she dies through her ability. If he got her ability off in time, by the way, shows that even the Alternate.Attax guys are human, missing the Queen ability. If he got the Queen ability off, I think he gets the RC, the Airboat, and potentially the back-end scatter. It's literally the craziest Sui I've ever seen. I'm going to pause it again, because look at it. He blizzarded just this, and then he Sui'd all of that. Like, using the blizzard to set up an insane Sui like that. and it's almost impossible for him to fail at this point. Freezes the air defense and the scatter shot early. Tesla farm appears on the bottom side, but it doesn't really matter. He will be using the Warden ability. Better to be safe than sorry, because if you hit like 4 red bombs and the scatter gets a shot off, then it potentially goes from overkill to fail. But he destroyed that base. That was an insane attack from us there. GG's to him. Okay, now we're transitioning to more of a grounded attack. This is Vale on his Vale account coming in with a P.E.K.K.A smash here. Now, this isn't like the Chinese smash. He doesn't have like the 3 witches on the flank, and he's not going to be queen charging the entire base. He's actually just going to go in with the normal P.E.K.K.A entry, and I really like this Warden walk he goes for here. So starting the Warden at 10 o'clock, unfortunately has to bring the Owl with the Warden. It's just the best pet combo for that, so the Owl dies really early. But as you can see, this scatter shot's pretty free. Because the bow next to the scatter is on air, he'll be able to get to this scatter shot relatively easily. He also only needs 1 jump for the base, so he can afford to bring 4 rages, which means using 1 for the Warden walk is fine, as he will do here. And this is just a really nice value Warden walk with not much risk. And I talk about the ground bow because if this was a ground bow, it would lock onto the Warden and then it would potentially not lock off it. And then the healers get stuck on the Warden. And obviously that's troublesome there. But because there's no ground bow to stay locked on the Warden or no defenses, the healers will switch any second to the P.E.K.K.As. They're taking their time, I can tell you that. But as soon as he pops the Warden ability, normally they switch. Unfortunately, a few Super Wizards go around. Look at that. As soon as he pops the Warden ability, the healers switch. Nicely done there. And look at it. He's actually blimping the Town Hall here. He's not going to try and send the king in for the Town Hall. He knows that Town Hall will be quite baited. So why not just send the Yeti bomb for the Town Hall with the rage and have the king go around and set a funnel rather than taking a potential risk. Look at these healers in the core. They are staying raged and on the P.E.K.K.As, and even with the Eagle Scatter King, Airbow, Warden, no matter what's on it, these P.E.K.K.As are still staying alive. Shows the power of the healers, particularly when you don't go into the sweeper. As we saw on this entry here, Vale was able to avoid the sweepers on the base. Queen beats through a funny wall, as do the P.E.K.K.As, so it does slow up a little bit here. Royal Champion without the hogs on her that come from the siege barracks is a little bit weaker, but honestly, this base is pretty wrecked at this point in time. It's just a matter of the clock. RC still going around. He uses a freeze to get the scatter down, and from here we know it's wrecked. He's still got 2 P.E.K.K.As up, actually 3 by the look of it, of the 5 he brought, so that's pretty incredible. Nicely done from Vale there, taking down that base with a ground army. Okay, and we have Vale in again here. Apparently, I'm giving him lots of love in this video, even though his base ruined my perfect week. Spoilers right there. I got to give him some love for doing some nice attacks. Now, this is going to be the last attack of the video. Obviously, ATN put up 13 triples and they were 13 nice attacks, but I'm not going to burn every single base of my teammates. Just showing you the best ones, but they were all really good, to be fair. So this is a Zap Lalo here. As we saw, he took out the core multi, also got a sweeper with it, left another sweeper up, but that sweeper is going to be inconsequential for this Lalo. Now, this is a little fortunate here. I thought the queen was going to walk, but look at it. The RC just gets the bomb tower down in time, and then the queen walks back. But look at this. The Yak actually opened a wall to the core of the base, and this queen's going to step in it, believe it or not. Hound does eventually go down. He puts the poison down. Pups run away. Normally, the queen would run after the pups, but as you can see, with the king dying, the pups run straight back, which is really nice. RC cleared out a huge funnel on the other side of the base, and the queen's in the core, and he's starting his Lalo here. Now, my recommendation to you all as mostly non-pro players would be blimp the Town Hall normally, because the poison effect around the Town Hall makes Laloing into it really rough. But Vale does not share those fears. Vale's just going to Lalo straight through it, and he does it brilliantly, honestly. Look at it. The Town Hall is the last defense in this area to go down, which is huge, because it means that the loons are going to slingshot right off the Town Hall and get far away from this poison effect. Look at it. There is nothing near the poison anymore because he hastes off it and has no defenses nearby. I really like the scattershot and the stone slammer, sorry, and the hound at the bottom of the base that took out the scattershot and the surrounding defenses, making the loons path straight through the core. If you want to see like the inner technicalities of this Lalo, go back to the start of this raid or to the start of the Lalo, sorry, and watch it in half speed, and focus on when Vale's deploying his loons, when he's deploying the Stone Slammer and the Hound at the bottom, because that was an exquisite Lalo there. So GG's to Vale there on the triple, on the 6-pack from the 2 attacks we saw. They were both really pretty. And yet again, I'll show you the war info page. As you can see here, they just came in with 13 triples, absolutely destroyed us. So GG's to Alternate.Attax. They're the best team in the world for a reason. I hope you enjoyed me showing you some of their really nice attacks. If you did enjoy the attacks, please drop a subscription. If you haven't already, I really appreciate all the support you guys give me. So today I was showing you Alternate.Attax. Tomorrow I'll be showing you some of the attacks Tribe Gaming did on our bases, because they destroyed plenty of our bases as well. Showing you guys some of the best players in the world going up against my team, and for the most part destroying us as they should. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe I'll see you soon.